So the Cajun cook-off was today, but we couldn't go because we don't have that much money. So we're gonna have our own little Cajun meal.
Yay!
Gonna make some jambalaya.
Okay, so we also got crawfish. They're still thawing, I think. This is the recipe that we like to use. It's not focusing. It is an Instant Pot recipe, but it is actually really good. I'll post the recipe in the description because you can't even see that, but super easy, super yummy. First, we're chopping up the veggies. We already have our celery in our nifty little chopper machine. It's really neat. And then Chris is seeding the pepper, and then we're going to chop that up in our little chopper thing. In the meantime, I'm going to add the well, there's our neat chopper thing.
It's kind of loud, sorry guys.
It's kind of loud, but yeah, I'm going to add the olive oil, and then where's the saute button? Why is it just not focusing now? Saute.
Here's the andouille sausage. I like to try and get some from like our local meat shop, but we were kind of in a hurry. And Johnsonville's not too bad, so.
Get a good pair of kitchen scissors. This is so much easier than chopping it.
Longer ones, preferably.
Well, these came with our knife block, so
Yep.
it works. But yeah, scissors are a lot better for this kind of thing. So just put them on a paper towel. We have these white towels that we use them as reusable paper towels, and they work pretty well. Anything to just keep what are words tonight? To get the grease to strain out of the sausage. So just put those on there. Careful, because this thing is really hot. Okay, you're gonna make sure this is still on saute while you dump in the veggies. Also, keep the oil and grease in the pan after you take out the sausage. So they're just gonna sit here and wait for a little bit. Put those back in later. We have this. It's a kettle, I guess. What is it called?
It's an electric kettle.
Electric kettle.
Can't really get you. Okay.
Okay, that's fine. It's an electric kettle. You just hit boil and it boils it. It's really nice. We like to use this. It's concentrated chicken stock, chicken base. And then you need 1.5 tablespoons.
Teaspoons.
Teaspoon. 1.5 teaspoons. The problem is it's really sticky, and then it sticks to the spoon, and then you have a time getting it off. Anyway, I'm going to work on this. The next step is add the rice, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm going to let that kind of dissolve a little bit more, and then we'll add the rice.
1 cup of rice.
1 cup of rice. And you just get it kind of mixed in.
You make sure all the rice is coated in oil.
Okay. Make sure all the rice is coated in oil.
Now I need 2 teaspoons of Cajun seasoning.
Be careful with this stuff. Do not inhale it. That's not fun.
1/4 teaspoon. Or about thereabouts of thyme.
Yep, and then coat all the rice in the oil. Here, Chris, it's easier if you grab a pot holder and hold the thing in.
It is.
There you go.
Then press cancel to stop cooking. And then next we'll add the tomatoes, the jalapenos, the chicken stock, and salt.
Oh, in case you're wondering, we had to turn the beeping off on our Instant Pot because it was scaring the dogs. So now when the timer's on, we kind of just have to keep an eye on it. So the recipe we decided we like is kind of a mix-up of several recipes, and one of them called for jalapenos. I forget how many ounces it said, but we discovered like about 28 of these, just like sliced ones is good enough. So just put about 28 in there. 3, 4, 5. And he poured in the chicken stock while I was finishing counting the jalapenos. And then you just stir it. Yep, add tomato, jalapeno, stock, and salt. Stir over. Then cook on manual high pressure for 8 minutes.
Pressure cook, manual, 8 minutes. Start. Just stir it all in. And then we'll throw the lid back on for 5 minutes to warm everything up.
One of my favorites, crawfish. Yeah, you want to make sure you keep all the seasoning on it. So, hold on. So what we did is we just put them in this bag, and then we soaked them in cold water to let them thaw. And you're going to want to cover these with water anyway, so you might as well rinse the seasoning out as you fill it anyway. So, try to rinse all the seasoning back into it. And then I already kind of covered, but I'm going to put a little bit more.
Okay.
So while that is cooking, you can get these boiling. They're already cooked. You just basically have to heat them back up. But, yeah, so you do that every time. Yep, so just let those sit and boil, stir every once in a while. And pretty much by the time this is done, these should be done. There's the finished product. It smells so good. Well, I guess I could put it on my cute Mardi Gras coaster. I need to because the lid keeps leaking and going on the counter.
Yep.
And then this one has a king cake on it. This is the coaster I use all the time. It's next to my spot on the couch. I love it so much. I think it's so cute. And then I have another coaster I bought that's up on my desk. But I'm not running upstairs, so I'll just show you a picture of it. Thumbnail time.
Yep.
Okay. Let's move it forward a little bit because I can see a lot of the couch behind it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh.
Nice. He's dripping out the eyes. You want the juices?
Yeah.
I pretty much only care for the meat.
Well, there's like juices inside the head. And this is yum.
Is there any in the tail?
Not really, that's mostly just the tail meat.
Okay.
See?
I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah. Yeah, this is really messy. So we usually only eat this outside, but it is 25 degrees right now. So, yeah, we'll make like a huge batch of them, and we'll make Red Lobster cheddar biscuits. We just have our own little party on the patio. It's a really boring party. We just eat messy food. Cajun food's my favorite, but we didn't get to go to the cook-off today, so. I kept seeing stuff on Instagram and I got so sad, and we were running errands, and I'm like, what are we doing for dinner? And he's like, I don't know. I'm like, okay, let's go to the grocery store. We will be going to the Wiener Dog races, which is that next weekend? That's coming weekend?
I think so.
This coming weekend. So we'll take you along. If you want to see that, subscribe and come back and watch that.
Yeah.
We're going to go to Mardi Gras, like the actual party, but you don't want to see any of that, so.
We're also going to go to the pet parade, same day as the Wiener race.
Well, like they have the pet parade.
And then you
and
go
then
to the
immediately
Wiener race,
the Wiener Dog race. So.
Yeah.
Which we did a video on a couple years ago. You can go back and watch that.
Did we get it? Oh, we did get a video on that, yeah.
Yep. The audio is terrible, but we're not professionals, so.
You know, it's always the first few videos that are lower quality.
I mean, it
Then
really
they improve.
It really kind of was, because I got that camera for Christmas, and then in February is when this happened, and I still hadn't figured everything out yet. That was like our first outing with the camera, so yeah. So, thanks for joining us. Thanks for staying this long, because I'm sure this was boring. Sorry if this grossed you out, I understand, but is what it is, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna let you go.
Yep. Bye.
Bye. Look, I 3D printed these, and then it's a knockoff JoJo bow. But yeah, I love them. Look at that. 3D printed them. I think it's so cute. So those are those. No, you wanna wear them? No. I do have an Etsy store if you want to get some yourself.